Hi guys, let more people join. How are you all? All good? So we'll just start in a minute. Let few more join. So, how all are you? Hello everyone. Hello, कैसे हैं सभी? All good. So, as we know, it's been a while that we haven't talked and we haven't had a chat. So, I would like you all to, to call all your friends so that we can chat and have a good conversation and spend some quality time. So call all your friends. So I know you guys have been sending me some questions, and today luckily I'm here to answer them. And first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Obviously, the lockdown, this phase, it's very hard for us. People have lost their lives, their jobs. Many people don't have, food. They don't have home. They're just traveling. So we just pray for them and hope that we all can come out of this difficulty very soon. Obviously, I know we are going through tough times, but I know we are in this together. So let's just stay patient and we can come out of this. And by patience, I would like to tell you a story about how I was, how I kept my patience, how everything went with me, because I think this is the right time to tell this about. I usually don't do this. I don't tell my personal things, and this is the right time, I think, to tell it about. So back in 2016, when I signed for Chennai FC, obviously when it's a dream for me to play for the club which I was supporting since last 2 years. They won the trophy and I was there cheering for them, and when I signed, it was like a dream for me. And when I joined the team, for me it was quite hard because I was not getting the opportunity to play, and I never got the chance to represent Chennai in my first year. All I did was just working hard, staying patient, waiting for my opportunity, because I knew that when I'll get my opportunity, I just need to seize it. I need to prove everyone that I'm capable of it. So I got the opportunity in the last match of the season, and whatever I did, I think I did pretty good. That's why I signed Minerva. I played there, from there under 23, and next season I was regular in the team. So I would just like to say, we should be patient. We should keep patience, and we will come out of this because we are in this together, and this will end soon. So let's start with your questions. So I have been getting few of the questions from the last 2 days, and the love and support you have been showing towards me is immense, and I would like to thank you all. And I hope that I'll keep motivating you and keep inspiring you. So let's start with the questions. So first I have Shakti. He says that describe the moment you first got a call up and camp for the senior national team. Any memorable moments you remember from it? So this is Shakti. And before this, I would just like to ask you guys that have you called all your friends? Is all your friends here so that we'll have a good conversation? So Shakti, when I got my first call, I was blackout. When I started playing football, I always had a dream to represent the team, national team, wearing the jersey, playing along with the legends. So for me, it was also same, and I couldn't forget that moment when I got a call after the under 23 camp. We went to Chennai, and from there I got a call, and I was surprised and as well as feeling proud. Then it was, I think, the Tri-Nation series, Tri-Nation and the AFC Cup qualifiers matches. There I was called along with some of my batchmates from the under 23, which made my camp go a little bit easy because I had my batchmates. So from there, it was magical for me playing with some of the great players. And the memory I remember is, my first camp, it was after the Tri-Nation series. We won the tournament, and Sunil Bhai came after that. They had this BFC matches, I think, AFC matches, and they came. And, then it was our first training session, and we were playing a small-sided game. And I was in his team. And back then he was, very aggressive. And obviously, as always, he wants to win. So I was in his team, and we were losing. And I was not, playing that aggressively, and I was not putting my body because it was my first day with him. He came, and I was still nervous playing with him. I couldn't believe myself. So, and I was not playing well, and we lost that game. And he started shouting at me, saying that at least if you can't, pass or do something, you need to fight. You have to put your body. You are not anymore a junior player. You are in a senior national team player. You can't do like this. And I was pretty much nervous because my first camp with him, obviously he's a legend. So I couldn't take it, playing along with him. And then Venki sir came to me and he said, don't worry, he's aggressive, he always wants to win. You just need to play your game, you are capable of it. I know you're nervous, but you just focus and play your game. So that's how my first day with Sunil Bhai went. And till now, obviously, he has calmed a bit down, but still it's, a big thing for me to play along with him. So second question is from Smith and Akash. What was the feeling like during your debut for the Indian team? Describe your first moment on the pitch. Obviously, when I knew that I will be getting a chance, I played my first match with St. Kitts on 24th of August 2017, and I came on as a substitute player, and I played few minutes, and from there I played few minutes, but that was just I never felt like I played for the national team, because obviously I was nervous. I was getting nervous all the time, because whenever I stepped on the pitch it was different feeling. But I played my first match. My first major start was in 2018, almost after 5-6 months. I played the Intercontinental Cup with Chinese Taipei in June, and that was the thing. That was when I was really nervous, and I don't know, I was it was about excitement or whatever you might call. But you know, before the game, the coach told us, like, you will be starting. And it was a difficult night for me, because I was really excited that I'll be going to play. And for me it was very difficult, starting a game for the national team in the home ground in Mumbai. Obviously not an easy job. So I was nervous. The next day I was sitting with the players, and they were just motivating me, cheering me up, that you can do it, just we will communicate, we'll talk. And that's how my first start for the national team was. And the good thing about that game was we won the game. I assisted one goal to Sunil by his hat-trick after a long time. And I think so that was the special moment for me about that game. So the third question is from Ram Balak. You have captained the Indian senior team as well. How was the feeling? Any special memories attached to the game? Honestly, if I speak, at that time I didn't thought that I deserved to be the captain, because there was players who deserved to be, and Subhashish Bhai was there, who was leading the team before that also. But I felt proud. It was a proud moment for me, for my family, for the club, for everyone who supported me. And the good thing about that moment was the players were supportive. They supported me. They motivated me that you can lead the team, you have the capability. And that what kept me going. And in the future, I just think that I'll keep working hard, so that I'll get more opportunities like this, and I could lead the team in the future. And the special moment about that match was, I knew it beforehand, and I did my usual prep. I talked to my parents, but I never told them that I would be, I'm captaining the team. And just I talked normally. And after the match, when they saw that I'm wearing the armband, they were really proud. They were excited. And family members, calling my parents, they called me. My father's friend, they called him. And it was a proud moment for my family also, because they were feeling proud, and I was happy too, because I made them proud. And as a boy, I just want to see them proud and make them happy. And I also remember that match. It was special for me, because we won the match with Maldives. And I assisted one goal. And one thing about that match was, we were defending a corner, and there was a counter attack, and we were attacking to Maldives. And I had an opportunity, to chip the ball to the second post, and it was purely empty. And I just chipped it, and there was a player coming from behind, and it was an open goal. He could have done anything. He could have received or headed, whatever he could have done. And what he did was he just, head the ball, and it was out of the goal. And I still remember it, and I still tease him. I wouldn't take his name, because if he sees this, he would kill me. I just want to say that I really love him. He's a great guy, great player. And I hope in the future he will score that goal. So, moving on to the next one. Advik, according to you, which was the best match you ever played? Best match I ever played, for me, wearing that jersey is special. Getting onto the pitch is special. So whatever match I have played is special for me. It is nothing that I can count or say that this is the special match for me. Started when I debuted my first match versus St. Kitts. Went on playing with China. Then, AFC Cup first match against Thailand, Kuwait or Qatar. Draw against Qatar in their home ground. And, then obviously playing against Thailand in their home. Every match was a special match for me, and I feel proud whenever I wear this jersey. So next one is Evan. Which match have you felt the most nervous about? My most nervous match was the AFC Cup match versus Thailand. and because it is the biggest stage a player could play in an Asian play especially, and for me at that age was the biggest stage. So I was really excited and nervous. And before that, there we in the previous day we had this in the dinner. So usually some of the players they talk, they share their experience, and that day it happened the same. Sunil bhai took the stand. We all players were sitting, and he was the one talking about that how important is the game for us, and what will lead us if we win or whatever will happen. Just that we need to stay focused. And he started sharing his memories, and all of it started with the players who had sacrificed a lot to reach here, but they are not here. There were many senior players who sacrificed a lot, who were there from the start, from the pre-qualifiers to the qualifiers, but were not here. And then there was Eugene Bhai, who was there throughout, who was starting, who was playing, who was doing everything. And the players who were not there with us at that time, they were asking us, they were used to call, they were used to ask in messages, in groups, that how are the boys doing, are they excited about that? And Eugene Bhai was the first one doing that. And Sunil Bhai was really sad about it, because he was not there in the team, because I think he deserved it, and he was not there. And that was the thing kept us motivating, that we need to play for them, because they sacrificed a lot and they were not there to be here in this moment, in this joyous moment. But things happened, and that was the main thing that motivated me. And the next day we went on and played a great match. So this is Siddhi. Describe the moment when you scored the goal against Thailand in the AFC Asian Cup game. My goal, obviously a special goal for me, my first ever goal for the national team jersey in that big stage. I was really nervous, as I said. And in the first half, honestly, they were playing really well, and we were lacking in some of the places. They kept the ball, they made us run. We scored a first goal, but they scored again, and they kept us under pressure. But second half, we came in, we had a talk in the dressing room. Everyone was motivated, everyone was ready to give everything. Second half started, Sunil Bhai scored one. We were motivated. We were motivated more. And then there was, I still remember my goal. We intercepted the ball, me and Ashik, and we passed to Sunil Bhai. And Ashik was running, and I moved. I saw Danta Bhai running, and he was just through, but his touch, he misled his touch, and from that he had to slow his pace, and I was there following him. I just had that feeling, if I could support him, and I was there, and he just saw me. I don't know from where, because his back was there at me, and he saw me, and he just rolled the ball over me, and all I could see was the goalkeeper and the defender both in the same line. And I kept the ball rolling towards one side, and I knew that both of them will come, and I just chipped it. And I was in a different, it was a different feeling. We were leading 3-1, and I was really excited. I ran towards my teammates to celebrate, and everyone came. And I was really happy that we were winning this game at this stage. So it was a different feeling for me. So there is Ashik, not our Ashik. This is not Ashik Kurnian. This is some fan. So Qatar draw or Thailand win in Asian Cup, which did you enjoy more? Ooh. I think both the matches were really tough for us. Qatar draw. Qatar was the best Asian team. They recently won the Asian Cup, and no one kept the clean sheet versus them. Only Brazil, Argentina, Colombia were the one who kept, and then us, the first Asian team, to keep a clean sheet with them. And playing in their home ground, in their home crowd, it is not an easy job, obviously. And we drew against them. So obviously it was a great match for us because we came from the loss from Oman, and before that we had a meeting in the we usually have a meeting, and the night before we had it, and everyone was motivated to prove everyone wrong who were not with us, who was questioning us. And we were motivated, and all the players, coaches, they told us that this is the opportunity, this is the game, this is the big stage, you need to prove everyone wrong. And the next day everyone gave their best, and we came out with the flying colors. So it was a special game. And obviously against Thailand in the Asian Cup, that was also a special game, first game for me, playing that Asian Cup, scoring the goal, winning that in such an amazing crowd, amazing team. And winning that game after so many years was the special thing, which I think all Indians are proud of. Not only me, but whole nation. So both the games for me are very special. So next is Homo sapien. I don't know how these guys keep their name. Homo sapien. You have scored 2 goals in 2 matches against Thailand. Do you get a special boost against them? I think my boots love Thailand because whenever they see them, the ball goes in the net. It's not like that. Obviously, I want to score with everyone in any team. But Thailand, I think I was there in the right time, in the right moment, at the right place. So that's how I, got 2 goals against them. And obviously, in the first game in the Asian Cup versus Thailand was, we had to win. And as I told, I followed Udanta Bhai, hoping that I might get a rebound, and I got it. And playing, in Thailand versus Thailand, that too, the weather conditions, the fans, they are really good fans, they were cheering. And the best thing about their ground is they are compact, the fans, you can hear them. So it is, you are always under pressure. And the good thing about that was there were many of them were new players, and we were playing a different formation, which I think many people don't know. We were playing a 4-4-2 diamond, and which we never trained off. So it was a difficult feeling, but we knew the players are capable of, because the quality they have. Amarjit was there, Rainier was playing the first time, and then obviously Adil Bhai came after so many years. So it's a big thing. Rahul Bhai was there. So everyone, when Sandy Paji was there, he was always, he's a beast. He always motivates us. Obviously, junior players, he's there to back us up. And he was there at that time also, and he was there leading the team. So that kept us going, and that's how we, went on win the game. Pratyush Raj, Times of India, I guess. Under Ego Stimash, India have looked to play more possession-based football. How do you think you have? Obviously, possession-based football suits me, suits my style, because I'm not that physically tough. I'm not, you can say I'm not that. And in international football, the pace is high, they are more physical, and this style is suiting us. We are playing good football. In the last few matches, we have kept the position, we are moving the ball, and we have quality players to do that. And I can't name, because we have a tough fight in every position, and it is, a tough job for the coach to select the playing 11, which I think we have been doing it. And just that we are lacking in some of the places, like finishing third and some movements, and we think that step by step we will increase, we will be there. It's just a matter of time. We will come out, because we are progressing as a team, as an individual. We are helping each other. It's a healthy competition in the team. So that's the good thing about it, because we all are the same quality players. It's just that, and every day we are making coach's job difficult. So I think we will progress it's just a matter of time. So this is Sandeep Menon, Deccan Herald. What do you think your role is going to be for the national team going forward? In the future, I just want to work hard. I want to improve every day. I just want to get better and better and help the team, to reach greater heights, to take India, where we can be. So I just want to improve, and for that, we all have to work hard and just stay focused, stay motivated, and as always, we are hungry, to get what we want. So these are the things I think, a player should be capable of, and we are doing it. And we'll see, what comes in the future. Just that we need to keep our head down and just keep working hard. Abneet, favorite dressing room moment in the national team that you will cherish forever? Dressing room moment. Whenever I started the game, so I used to sit between two legends, one Sunil Bhai and one Sandy Paji. And I wouldn't, cherish any other moment than that, because that was the best feeling, sitting between those, and they were the one motivating me, because obviously I'm a midfielder and I need to support defense and as well as attack. So from right side, Sandy Paji used to tell me all the information, and from left, Sunil Bhai used to guide me. So they were both always there, and the best part was that seeing them, because they are the role model, and when I look up to them, they were so motivated towards the game when we had a match, and they used to prepare their pre-match diet or something, and how they used to prepare for the match, how they used to keep themselves motivated. And I just used to look at them and learn things, that what are they doing, what are they eating. And that was the best feeling for me, sitting between them. I don't know when it started, obviously from the Intercontinental Cup, then Asian Cup, so many matches I have played. But now I think I can't, because there is one number 6 and many players have come. So but I hope that I'll get these moments again, and they are just unforgettable for me. So there are many more. So this is from Gautam Ghosh, sir. He was with me in the under 16 team when I was in the AIFF Academy. So what is the difference between youth football and international football? For me, youth football is about more of development. We need to, develop as a team, as an individual, and more of a focus is there. The intensity is less, the pressure is less, and compared to what an international match is. International match, their crowds are there, publicity is there, intensity is high, toughness is there. They kicked you, they will do anything to win the matches. So that's the difference, what I think is in between youth football and international football. Venki sir is also there. He has asked me a question. After being away from professional football, when you came to the under 22 camp, you struggled slightly. How did you manage it? Oh, to be honest, it was very difficult for me. I remember I was on a break for a long time. I never played an international match. I was just at home, training, but it was not enough for me. And these guys, they were in the under 22 camp. They were going for the AFC qualifiers, and they were training for past 1 month with Stephen Constantine, and they were way more fitter than me. And I came just before the team was, leaving 2 weeks back, and I came in first day. I got into training. I was doing really well. Everyone was, kind of shocked that he came in and he settled in well. But then came the moment, and there was a thing that some players were not doing correctly, and he made us run. And in the first run, I was with the team somewhere in the middle, and we didn't do it properly. And then he made us run the second time, and that was the time when I was behind the goalkeepers, and that how unfit I was. The goalkeepers were like way more further than me, like 10-15 yards, and I was behind them, and he was shouting at me. I still remember I was running from the halfway line to the corner flag, and he was shouting at me that how will he play, how will he cope up with them, they are much more fitter. And obviously Venki sir was there, and he was shouting at Venki sir also. And but that was the time, obviously Venki sir was there, he supported me, the fitness coach was there, he was supporting me, and I just knew that I need to cope up, I need to get fitter, otherwise this will be my last camp. The way he shouted at me, I thought that I'm over, I'll go tomorrow home and I won't be able to play under him. But that was the time when the fitness trainer helped me. After training, he used to make me do extra drills to just keep my fitness level, to get it back. And my sleep, my food, the diet I ate there in the national team really helped me to get fitter faster. And when the team was leaving after 2.5 weeks, we were in Singapore. We played friendly match with Singapore, 2 matches, and I did pretty well. And I was there, we had the GPS, we saw the numbers, and the coach was really impressed because the way I got fit in such a short period. And when we went to Qatar also, I did really well, and from that moment, that was the time when after that he called me for the national team. So that's the way, the hard work I did there, I took care of myself. Obviously the staff members were there, Venki sir took care of me, he was there, he supported me. Then a physio, fitness trainer was there helping me out. So these were the things I kept in mind, and I was focused, and I came out much fitter. So there is one from Somo. Any particular match from junior India days you remember the most? Why? So the same Gautam Ghosh was with me, under 16. We were in Kuwait. We were for the under 16 AFC qualifiers, and we were all small. We were not, we were all small, technically good players. There are many players with me. And what happened just previous day before the match against Lebanon, few of our players and staff members were in the elevator with the Lebanon players, and they were misbehaving, and they were doing the trash talks, and they didn't respected us. Then we had dinner, we got the news in the team meeting. Then Gautam Ghosh was there, he shouted at us, that's how they treat us, and if we don't go out there tomorrow and win the game, that's how they will treat us for the rest of the games and for the rest of the days we are here. And that team meeting, we all were motivated, we all were angry that how can they do. Obviously they were tall, they were physically good, we couldn't fight them at that time, but we knew that we can beat them in the game, and that motivated us, that kept us going. The next day we beat them 4-1. So that are the things, you need to keep yourself motivated. Obviously they didn't respected us, that was not a good thing to do, but you should know, you should respect each and everyone, whoever it is. Respect is one of the easiest thing you can give to anyone, and not even in football, in normal life also, people should respect each other, irrespective of whoever he or she is. Respect is something that we should give to everyone, and I hope that we all do this. So there is Varun. What role did the AIFF Academy have in shaping your skills and career? AIFF Academy played a major role. I came from St. Stephen's, Chandigarh, where I was in a hostel. I was just, learning football there. Then I came here, and everything changed. because there were people in the hostel also, there were maids and all working for us, but in academy we have to do everything, beds and all. And not only in football they helped me, in my normal life to be a good person. My discipline, my food, my diet, my timings, these are the things that are helping me till date. So apart from football, these were the things helping me, the discipline, we how disciplined we were. And in football also, like the major skills, basic skills that we had to go with, my physicality which I was lacking in, they were the fitness trainer was there. He was pushing us all day, to get in shape, to get our course good. And that's how, that's why I am here. That is because of AIFF. And there was this sir, he was a manager, and he has this great philosophy, to we shouldn't sleep after having breakfast till lunch. And I couldn't understand it why, but it was still strange for me. And I wouldn't share his name because he is still in touch with me, and he will scold me if I tell his name. But he was a really nice guy. He was the one helping us how to be disciplined in life. And that's how AFF helped me and others to reach the greater heights. Who's the best prankster? So now here are some interesting questions coming up. I hope you guys will enjoy this. Who is the biggest prankster in the team? Gaurav is asking this question. So the biggest prankster in the club this season was Rafael. Honestly, he has 2 kids, and if you stay with him, you won't believe how funny he is, what all things he does. I can't explain, but but staying with him and doing things, what you see, what he does, you can't say that he's a father of 2 child. And I think his children doesn't need anyone. His children will be playing with him. They don't need anyone's company on. They must play with his father because of what character he is. And in the national team, there is Anis Bhai. He's the most loving guy. He's the one making people comfortable, whether he's new, old. He's a jolly person. And your best friend in the CFC and national camp. Obviously in CFC it is German, and now we have one more guy who has joined us, Vishal. So we 3 are always together. Mostly in clubs we have our privacy and we stay alone, but we 3 are there always together, going for dinner, lunch, or wherever we go, we all 3 are together. And in national team it's whole lot opposite, because we do all the things together apart from the rooms. We are in a room, different rooms, but lunch, breakfast, dinner, trainings, we are in this together every time. So I can't say who is my best friend there, because we sit in the table, we have chats, we make fun of each other. So that's the best part of national team, spending time with each other. So here are some personal questions. Boy wonder. Soham Mukherjee from I think goal.com. What keeps you motivated as you have been so successful at such a young age? That's the thing. To be successful, you just need to work hard. You need to get better than your previous version. And that's what I think successful people are. Not only in football, but in real life also. To keep working hard and just to get better day by day. Whatever you learn, whatever you do, it's not just about football or whatever it is, whatever you do. It's about a person, a character you are. So I think you need to be a better person first, then only you can be successful, because your character tells a lot about you. So I think you need just to work hard and help people in whatever way you can. So that's the best thing a person can do. And to get successful, just you need to be focused, keep working hard, because hard work beats talent. Nothing is greater than hard work. So hard work is the key. I just work hard day in, day out, and that's why I'm doing right now. I'm doing good thing, and I hope that in future also I'll be doing this hard work and I'll reach some greater heights. Linda Com, she's the under 17 women's team player, and she will be playing World Cup under 17. Obviously, it might get delayed, but news is not out. So she's the one asking about how to overcome procrastination, temptations, and stress during practice. Very interesting, because I also had this when I was 18, 17, 19 years old, and I got over it when I came to the national team. When I saw Sunil Bhai, Sandesh Paji, all these senior players, Gurpreet Paji, so focused towards the game, so focused towards the training, so honest, so dedicated. And that's what I learned. If you are focused for something, you have to sacrifice a lot. You need to make choices, and choices might be hard, but that is the thing. To be successful, to be good at something, what you are doing, you need to be focused. You need to keep working hard. You need to sacrifice a lot. So all these temptations that you have, the cravings you get to eat junk food and go out, enjoy, you need to sacrifice all these things so that you reach greater heights. So these are the things you need to do, especially while you are playing and training, because it is hard work. So Rupal, your favorite player? My favorite player right now, there are many good players. Luka Modric, Kevin De Bruyne, N'Golo Kante, Valverde, Toni Kroos, Thiago. So I can't name any, but I look up to Luka Modric. Who is your idol in football? Zidane, Ronaldinho. I started playing football because of them. So I would call them my idol. Shravan, how are you spending this lockdown? So obviously at home, but spending time with my dog, watching Netflix, helping my parents out in any work, and working out indoors. The professor, national team, the fitness trainer, has shared the workout. He's sending us, he's there messaging us, and we all are doing that. Agrim, I have just started playing football. Can you give me some tips to start off right? For a beginner, I would just say, to clear your basics. Those are the things which will help you till the date you play football, because basics. If your basics are clear, you can do good. You can play football easily, because your first touch and you're checking your shoulders out, then your vision. These are the things which I think a player should know, and you should go hard on your basics. So learn your basics, and that's the best thing for the beginners. Mr. Kopact. Strange name, Mr. Kopact. What is your nickname at home and within the national team? So at home they call me, it's VASU, Vasu, and in the national team or anywhere in the club they call me Thapa. They usually call me Thapa, but it's at home it's Vasu, and no one knows this name. This is the first time I'm telling it. What are the main characteristics, skills a midfielder needs to have? Usually, to play football, you need to clear your basics out, and to play a Midfielder, it's the same, because you are playing in the center of the ground, and players will be coming on you from all four sides. So you should always check your shoulders where you are at the field, and you should keep your head high so that you can see where your players at, so you can attack. Your first touch needs to be correct, your body shape, where you have to go. So obviously these all things come in all the basics, and if you are clear, you can play. How do you stay so this is Vineet. Do you enjoy playing as an attacking midfielder, or do you prefer to hold back a little? No, obviously I like playing from behind. Number 8 is my position. I can't wait for the ball to come, so I prefer playing as number 8. So next question is, how do you stay calm in front of stadium full of people? I embrace that moment, because football bring people together, and I love when fans are there supporting their teams. Obviously, whichever team they support, obviously if there are opponents or us, but they have come to love the game, to enjoy the game, and that's what my nervousness, changes to my happiness, because I'm happy in that moment, I'm enjoying that moment, and that's the big thing for me, just to enjoy that moment, seeing stadium full of fans cheering for the team. That's how I keep my nervousness calm. Ashish, your favorite sport other than football? I usually play football. Obviously national team, club, and when I'm back I play football with my friends. But in the camps and Chennai, we have pool, table tennis, we play there. And at home, I usually go for cycling, but more over football, because that's the only thing I know I'm good at. Nothing else. Insane. Your favorite Netflix series? I don't have any favorite Netflix series. It's just that whatever comes recently, I do watch. So right now, I'm watching The Last Dance, Michael Jordan story, and it's pretty good. Keeping myself motivated watching it. You guys need to try it, because it's a pretty good story. How many dogs do you have? What are their names? Oh, so I have 3 dogs, and the eldest one is Jenny, then there is Mark, then there is Lucy. So 2 are female, 1 is a male, and I have kept them inside in a different room so that they don't make noise right now. Otherwise I couldn't do this live. Have you ever juggled chewing gum? Abhishek, chewing gum, how many times? Could you catch it with your mouth after? No, I haven't tried it, because I'm not at good these doing skills and all. If you need to go, you need to contact Changte and Sahal, and if you need any pro tips, then I think you need to contact Nishu Kumar, ask for him to go live. He will be the one doing all these things. He's the master at it, so you need to ask about him. How can I improve my vision on the ball? Anku bhai, just keep your eyes open. That's the best thing that you can improve your vision on the ball. If your eyes are closed, it will be a big problem. But so multiple girls are asking this question: are you single? Oof. I single. I'm a son to my parent. and I'm a friend. So I think these all are relationships, and I'm in a long-term relationship with football, and I think these all are a relationship. Just and I hope that what can I say in that? Obviously, I'm in a relationship with my family, friends, football, and I think this is all for a relation. To have someone around you, and it's the best relation I will say to have. Other than that, obviously. So Tanushri Swati, favorite cricketer. Thoughts on Dhoni as a leader and player? Obviously, Thala. He is my favorite cricketer. And what can I say about him? He is led the Indian cricket team to the World Cup after 28 years. And he is the, all-time successful wicket-keeper batsman. What can I more, he's the captain. Cool. What can I say about him? But the good thing about him, I had chats with him. I have had a conversation with him in our team lunch. He used to come whenever we had a team lunch in Chennai, and he was there, talking with the boys, talking with us, sharing his experience. And he's very down to earth guy. And whenever we are, people are calling him, come Mahi, sit with us, and he's like, no, let me talk to the boys, let me share some experience. And he's always, talking about his cricket journey, how he has struggled, what all he did, to reach where he is, and talking about his, that feeling, that moment when they won the World Cup, and experiencing. And that is, something which I will always embrace, because he's so nice guy, such a nice player, humble man, and whenever he's there, he's always talking to the boys. So that's the best thing about him. And I can't talk anything much apart from this, because whatever he has done, how successful he is, we all can see that. So hats off to you, Thala. So there's the one last one, which is Aryaman. I admire your work rate. How do I improve my work rate in a match? Work rate, I would say it's all about hard work. Hard work has led me this work rate. That's the reason, why people always talk about my work rate. And that's all I know, hard work. And, to be honest, I'm only good at football, nothing else. Even doing these lives, I'm not at good. And I would just say that, don't give yourself a second option. Just keep working hard, because there is no second option. There's only one option, which is hard work. And whatever you do, whatever way, whatever thing you do, there's only the hard work. And try not to give yourself a second option, because this is the main thing that I do. I work hard every day. And as I said, I'm not at all good at anything else. So whatever makes you feel happy, do whatever makes you feel happy, and I think that will fulfill you. So these were the questions. Vanakkam, Tamil word. So these are the questions, people asked me, and I would just like to say thank you for your love and support, to obviously in this tough times where you asked me these questions, and I really enjoyed it. Honestly, I really enjoyed having a life. Besides that, I'm not good at doing it. I'm not a good host. Obviously, I need someone. But honestly, thank you so much for your love and support that you have been giving me and to the football, to this country. So thank you all, and I hope that you stay safe, take care of your families, and this time it's really hard. So please try and keep yourself safe. it's easier said than done. So try and help yourself and your family, and this is the best thing you can do to stay in lockdown, because obviously it's a tough time. So thank you everyone, thank you for your love and support. Hope to see you guys soon, and I really loved it talking with you after a long time. Obviously I don't do these lives, but still, thank you so much guys, love you all.